Hello, my name is Monica Zuni, your relationship intelligence coach. Thank you for all your feedbacks and your questions. Keep them coming. Now, we started a series called Conversation Series for Singles. And the last time we were talking about discussing your childhood and asking the person about their childhood. So today, we're discussing something very important. It's part of the conversations you must have when you're dating or courting before you say yes to a marriage proposal. This time, we are discussing boundaries. Yes, boundaries. So, in your conversation, you should find out, where is this person's limits? Where are the boundaries? Where do I have to cross for you to say never? What will make you say no after you have said yes? Can you walk out? What kind of things will I have done or said to make you walk out? Where are the trigger buttons? Is it your family? You don't like to talk about your family? Does it hurt to talk about your family? Is it your looks? Yes. Some people don't want to be called short because they are short. It triggers an insecurity in them. And they feel really insulted if you call them short. Even when you think you are playing. Okay? Some people actually consider it mockery when you talk about maybe a weakness that they exhibited. So these are things you have to discuss. Where are the boundaries? Now, boundaries are in different areas. So at this point, I'm talking about the limit in terms of irritation. What irritates you? What is it that I have to do or not do that will make you end this courtship now? What is it that you don't like? Now, these are closely tied to people's values. Yes. For example, a young man who loved a lady so much, had done everything for her. Even though he was working, he told himself, this is going to be my wife and I'm ready to see her through college, that's the university. And then in seeking admission, there was a need for bribery, okay, to settle, as they call it in some parlance. They needed to settle somebody for her to be able to get the admission. And she took it up with her fiancé. Oh, that, he said if I bring $1,000 or something, that I'll get the admission. That was a big put off for the young man. He felt like, seriously? So where does honesty come to play if I have to buy an admission for you? So if we're raising a family, you would think it's just fine to buy an admission for our children. And he ended the relationship. Of course, he didn't tell her. She didn't know exactly why somebody that has professed so much love, bought her so many gifts, and was ready seemingly to die for her, will suddenly walk away. But that was his boundary. Honesty, integrity. He had those and she probably didn't understand it. The relationship ended. I'm sure with this simple example, you don't understand what I mean by boundaries in this sense, because boundaries are very, 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 versatile. It's a very versatile topic to talk about boundaries. But discuss these things, really. Discuss these things in your dates, on the phone, anywhere. But I really would love you to discuss these things, have these conversations face to face, if it's possible, so you can feel the person's pulse, so you can read the body language, and the eye contact will be able to tell much more than it's been said. This is still Relationship Intelligence, and my name is Monica Zuni on Conversation Series for Singles. So please do read the article, watch the full video, give us your feedback. I love you, and God bless you.